Okay, so here is the AI voice translator. As you can see, it has the camera. It's very nice. It has buttons here, a red and a blue, and then it has them here as well, the touch ones. This is the on button. Right now, I already connected it to my Wi-Fi, but the first thing you do is go to settings and then you connect to Wi-Fi. You have a lot of options after that. You have the online translation and offline translation. So basically, these are the most important ones. Online translation means once you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can go ahead and access any language and just go ahead and start translating. When you're offline, you do have to download the language that you need before going off, so that way it's downloaded inside the system, so that way you will not be struggling. But the online, it is faster, so I would recommend trying out that one first. It's AI, so it's always changing. That's why you do need the Wi-Fi to update and connect. Another feature that I really like is the photo translation, because you can go ahead and access your camera and you can translate, like if you have, I don't know, a signpost or something, or directions that you need to follow. Right now I can connect here Spanish to English, but you can do other languages as well. I'll show you in a bit all the languages. You can do group translation as well, smart recording, real-time translation if you're hearing a class. That's really cool and interesting. You also have the exchange rate conversion, which is really nice for when you're traveling. Unit conversions as well for measurement, the world clocks. You have other settings like phone translation, so you could also connect via this, or if you want to do like a group setting, another person can download the QR code on their phone and then you can both be talking at the same time. You can also, if you have multiple of these, connect them at the same time, so that way it's a group translation thing as well. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on the online translation so I can show you how it works. As you can see, I've already been playing with this for a while. We've been playing in English and Chinese. We've tried a couple of them out already. So in this case, I put English to Spanish, but it doesn't really matter because the red here would be the English and then the blue here would be the Spanish. And then if you click on the language, you have access to all these other languages, which is a lot of them. For example, like I was mentioning Spanish, right? Like Spanish is a big one. There are different kinds of Spanish, and in Spanish, certain things mean different things in other parts of our Spanish world. So, for example, Ecuador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, you can choose from these. So this is really nice that they have all those options. So I'm going to try it out like I was trying out here. So I'm just going to click here in English and then here for Spanish, okay? So I'm going to say, hi, how are you?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
And it's going to respond in Spanish. So if the other person was here, I can go ahead and respond to them in Spanish, and then the other person will hear it in English. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú cómo estás?
Very good, thank you, and how are you?
So you see the other person will receive it right away. So this is really nice, really interesting. I like that you could also switch the screen like this, so the other person, in case they're sitting across from you, can touch and then I can touch, and that way we're both communicating at the same time in real time. So that's really, really nice. And then I'm gonna get out of here so I can show you the offline translation. So this is the same thing, but in Chinese to English. I could change it to Spanish, but you would just need to download your translation. I could also go ahead and type. If I want to type it out, I could also type it out. I like the exchange rate here. Let me go back to show you the group translation. So this is the group translation. In case I have more of these, I can connect with the other people. And then this is the phone translation, and people can scan this code and then they can download it on their phone, and we can talk through there. We can talk through Chrome, even WeChat, and etc. So that's really nice. What else can I show you? I already showed you the photo translation, which is really nice. And then also we have the smart recording. So click the microphone button below to start recording, and then it will translate it to end the recording. So we could also speak through this this way as well, which I really like. And I don't have any recording files, but yes. And then the microphone is right here. I can also, instead of clicking here, I can also click here to make it easier. So that's really nice as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and click on the settings. You can see here are the settings if I want to change, or if I want to connect to Bluetooth as well. So that's really nice. Any questions? Oh, it also comes with this cable to charge, so it's really easy and portable. It's a very small device. I find it very, very practical. Here is my iPhone 8 for comparison. If you want to compare the size, it is smaller, so it's not quite as big, but it's very similar in size. Okay, and I do want to emphasize that these could be used for multiple purposes: for business, for restaurants, for travel, for school, to talk to relatives that don't speak the same language. They are very handy and they're very easy to use. If you have any questions, please let me know. They are available right now for purchase.